Hi guys, so I'm back. This is going to be a little bit of late night crafting. I am going to be making another page for a page swap with my friends, and this one is going to be based off of the Paper Crafter 45's Make a Mini Album tutorial, and I'll try and remember to link it down below. And then the paper that we're using is the Prima Tales of You and Me. So I have couple of A4 paper pads, and then also some of the little things that go with the collection. So starting out, I've actually already made all my pages. I didn't think that you guys would want to see that, so I've already done all the pages. I've already made the measurements, or worked out the measurements for my paper, and so I'm going to start cutting them. Now with some, I want to make them all the same, so hopefully I have enough paper to do this. So here we go. I know it's going to be super boring. It has been such a very long time since I actually did one of these, so hopefully it's not too boring and terrible. And I need to get a new Tim Holtz ruler because look at what happened. My little metal piece is, for some reason, coming out of it. I don't really need the metal piece to do this measurement, but I think I might have measured it incorrectly. No, 6 3/8. Okay. Ugh. Let's go. Right there. Oh, that was not the right cut. Whoops. Whoopsies. Because, Lord, I even have it mapped out in front of me how I need to do this. Okay, so this is the page that I'm cutting right here. So this one actually has to be 5 7/8. So this is why I bought more paper. By 6 3/8, and I just want a really small border around it. So hopefully, there we go. All right, so first page done. So now I have to remember it is 5 7/8 by 6 3/8. So, what are you doing in here, monster? Just heard a little rustling behind me, so I knew that she was on the prowl. So, nothing really new going on for me at work. Same old, same old. I am getting ready to go to the Scrapbook Expo in a couple of weeks. My sister and one of my very good friends and I are going. We're going to take a couple classes. We're going to take one, it's a pine cone press class, and it is, it's a mini album using Graphic 45 Cityscapes. And then we're going to take a multi-step stamping class while we're there also. And that's just, I don't know exactly what that class, well, I know what the class entails, but they really wanted to do it. I was like, okay. I would have rather taken another mini album class, and or there was a Copic class that was also there, but it was like at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I think, I know that in previous videos I've talked about the expo, like when I've gone shopping, so not really on a class, or like a video like this where I went into a lot of detail, and actually I'm probably not going to go into that much detail with it, but So with Expo, it is like an hour and a half drive away from me, so we usually have to get up super early to get to it anyway, and so 8 o'clock in the morning is way too early for me. I'd have to leave, like, I'd have to get up at like 4:30 and it would just be terrible. Okay, so the next one, let's go ahead and do this and this page. Okay, so let's see, what papers do we want to use? I think this is a pretty one, and I actually like the front and back on both of these, so take out these. Probably end up murdering the stack before this video is over. Oh my gosh, this Prima paper is so thick, so super thick. Okay, so there's that one, and then I also have to take it out of this paper. I gotta get 2 of these because I want all the same on every page. Okay. Alright, so on this flap one, we need, yeah, okay, so it is, again, 5 7/8 tall. By 5 3/8. So let's just make sure that this is, and actually I'm going to put this one right here. So look, maybe I'll put it here. I could do the rest of it here. I don't know. Looking at it, I kind of almost think, trying to decide if it's too much together before I cut that other paper. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think that's pretty. I'm going to have some die cuts and stuff like that, so yeah, let's do that. And then this one, I'll put this one here. Oh, that works for me. Okay, so this one we're going to cut off the top piece. Yeah, so Expo, that's what we are planning on doing, and this one might be a little short. That's perfect. All right. Well, that's great. Hi, Monster. You gonna come up and say hi? Gonna come up? And no, you don't want to say hi. And here she is. You saying hi? No. So now you've made your appearance. Okay. Alright, can Mama get back to this? Probably not. You're not really interested in it? Okay. Now she's just sitting on my lap. So Expo, yeah. So it's in a couple weeks. Very excited about it. And I love going, I'm not going to stack those together because I have to ink them all before I put them in. So I was just trying, I guess, to create a lot of work for myself. Oh, now she's sitting behind me, so there is that much a many fun. So yeah, very excited about the classes for Expo. And yeah, trying to think of all these different things to talk about, and it's hard. I forgot how sometimes it's kind of hard to, and I cut that wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did, because I was trying so hard to entertain. Okay. Because I'm looking at the wrong page. Okay, let's try this again. It's kind of a bummer I cut into that, so hopefully I don't need that. Okay, 2 of those. And I guess it's better that, you know, I cut them too long rather than too short. Okay, let's see. Work is good. Work is the same as always. Same shift. Nothing super exciting has been happening on that front, so no real stories to tell. I'm actually just gonna mark that off so I stop looking at those directions. Let's see. Yeah. This is going to be one of the most boring late night craftings probably ever. Ever. I mean, not that they're super exciting anyway. But let's see. My parents actually just recently moved about a half an hour closer to me. So that's nice when I go see my mom and my sisters and my dad. I don't have to drive for basically an hour. So that is awesome. I have gotten obsessed pretty much with my planner, and oh no. Oh wait. Oh, I thought I cut that one on. It just, anyway. Let's see. What do I feel? I feel so unorganized right now. Good gracious. Let's see. I finally did purchase a Misty stamping tool, so can't wait to break that out. I actually, one of the reasons that I got it was because I have a lot of stamps and I want to be able to share them, you know, with my friends. And so what I did was I got it so that I can mass stamp a lot of the stamps. So measure twice, cut once. That's what I'm trying to do. And for some reason, you know, a lot of times when you get into a groove where, you know, you're doing a lot of the same cuts, you kind of get into that groove where you just know what the cuts are, and just because I'm limited on paper. I'm not taking anything for granted. So I started out on these pages. And normally I have a layout kind of thought out, but I haven't thought quite that far ahead yet. And okay, so that is those are my two inner flaps. So actually what I'll do is I'll do this. Excuse me, and I'll do this. I'll put this here and this here. Okay, now let's go ahead and pick the paper for the inside. So pretty. You know what? I was just looking at it. I seriously should have done this paper here because it's a little bit darker. Oh well, you live and you learn. I think it'll still be really pretty when I get all the inking done and it's all said and done. I think it'll be fine. Okay, and actually I think I flipped this one. I think this is the one I wanted there. I might change my mind. I think I'm actually going to do it. So we'll use those other pages for some other stuffs. Lots more cutting. So, you guys will see all my dilemmas, my mind changes, all that kind of fun stuff. Just need those two. Okay. So let's see, what else have I been doing? Oh, I've started watching this show. It's called Coupled. It is a ridiculous show. It really is. And I don't know why we've started watching it, but I really like it. Yeah, I like that a lot better. That's going to make me more happy. Let's do this. Probably speed up the process, less thinking for me. So anyway, this show called Coupled, it's this show, reality show. I don't normally get into most reality shows, but it's this one where the premise starts where like 11 women, I think, are on this island. So they're on this island, and then every few days a man flies in, and they all meet him, and then they decide if they want to get to know him better. And if that's the case, then they want to go to the bungalow, you know, for the group, and just kind of meet him there and get to know him. And then the guy picks 2 women to go on like more one-on-one dates. I know, it's really silly. So then they go on these one-on-one dates, and at the end of these dates, the guy chooses one girl that he's going to couple up with. And so the goal is finding true love and all that kind of stuff. And I guess I'm just a sucker for that kind of thing. I was for a while watching Married at First Sight. I guess I'm just a hopeless, like, I hope, you know, I always want these couples to find love and that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that, I've been watching that, the hubs and I have been watching that, and it's funny that I've gotten so into it. Okay, so now I like that. And that's pretty, but I think I might use this, if I can, on the back side. So I'm going to save that. Yes, we'll set that aside for just a second. Now this page right here, okay, so now look at all my messy handwriting. So we're done with those two. Let's go back here, and I forgot to label a couple of these now. So looking at, yeah, 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. So I need to cut 1, 2, 3. So 1. Match that. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, like both sides are really super pretty. But I like, okay. I want to do this one. Okay, I'm going to save this one for just a second. I'm going to actually recut these. Oops, just knocked my blade off. So anyway, it's an interesting show, to say the least. Okay, so I'm going to be happy with that. Right there. I just made a mess of this paper. Trying to conserve paper. I've just completely wasted a ton of it. I will make embellishments out of it though. So yeah, this show, like, they're still coupling people up, and I'm already upset because there's this one couple who isn't getting along, and the girl is like trying to go after this other girl's boy, and it's just terrible. It makes me upset. I probably should stop watching it, but now that I've started, it's one of those that's hard to stop because I want to know what happens. I should already know what happens, and none of them work out. They're all broken up by now that I'm watching it, but you know, but there are a couple of the couples that have gotten together, and they're just so dang cute. It's actually kind of sick. Okay, so those are done there. Okay, now, so we're going to close this, and I have the pocket, and then I have two of these, and I want this one, I want this, so that's going to cause me to waste a little bit more paper. But like I said, I will for sure be making embellishments out of these. Tuck spots, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, too bad this paper wasn't long, because then I could cut it this way and it would be perfect. But it's not going to fit lengthwise. So, this paper, the top is cut off. Okay. Actually, one thing that happened is I guess he's kind of like my nephew. He's not by blood, but he just graduated from high school, and so super, super, super proud of him. That kid, he worked really hard to do it. So let's go ahead and cut that off, and then 4 3/8. That's not enough. Is that right? I keep doubting myself. It just doesn't look like it's big enough. Okay. So, how about this? Each one will cut to there. And then we'll do 4 3/8 on this side. Still trying to center it. It's not going to be perfectly centered, but I'm trying to get it close. Okay, by 4 3/8. There we go. I'm very happy with that. That's so cute like that. Very happy. Okay, now I want to get these right. Well, not necessarily right, but close. So, like I said, they're not going to be perfect. I guess I don't need to make the bottom one. The bottom one is going to be obvious. But the top one, I do need a little help with. So he graduated, and I've known this boy since he was 4. So he definitely worked his hiney off to make it. Had a lot of stuff go on in his family and home life that definitely a lot of kids probably wouldn't persevere through. So very proud of him. And this is going to be a long series. I just looked at the time and realized how far into this video we are. But, you know me, can't make up my mind. Okay. Have to do that. I'm so happy to finally be starting this one. It's been on the back burner for a little bit of time now. Just had some stuff going on. For a while, I actually wasn't even feeling creative and didn't even want to be in my craft room. I don't know about you guys, but do you ever like do a project and you work so hard on it, and then at the end your room is such a mess that you just don't even want to like clean it up or be in it anymore? That's really what happened to me. It was so bad, so bad. And so I didn't want to be in it. Now, did that stop me from shopping? No, it didn't. So what happened to all the stuff that I was buying? Oh, it just got piled on top of mess. And then mess after mess after mess was just piled on top of. So, yeah. So then I finally buckled down and cleaned up this disaster area. And here I am. I feel like a brand new crafter. Like, I want to be in this area. I want to be crafting. So that's, I think, always a nice feeling when you have like excitement for your next project. That's always a great feeling. Okay. I don't know why I was holding that in my hand. I really didn't need to hold it for any particular reason. Okay, so these are going to go here. So now I could do that, or I could save this one for the back side or the pocket. So let's look to see what we have, because this one is like a really light pattern. Or let's see what I have. Do I have anything that would work over here? No, I don't have anything in that paper. Or I don't need two of those. I'd like to do something light. Although, the all over would be pretty. I was doing something like that. Oh. No, I don't really like that. This one has more paper. This is the hard thing, picking the paper. Oh, I haven't done the pocket yet. So I think that get all my scraps that I got going on. Okay. this is what's going to be right there. So I think I like that. Let's see. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And let's see if we can find those. 1, 2, 3, 4. All my scraps are mixed up, so. Okay. Back. Five. And oh, it's already pre-cut. Whew. There we go. That'll actually work. Right there. 6. Okay. So that's for the front. So that saves me for that one. Okay. So that's for the front side. Now, it was the back that was causing me issue. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. Zip this stack. I've been using more of, oops, I just dropped all my scraps. Okay, this one. I think I can get away with two sheets. So let's see, this one was 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. Wait, 3/8. 3/8. Ding. Ah. Oh, not quite. That's a bummer. One more. Those. Gosh, after this, it'll be inking everything. And we all know how fun inking everything is, right? So, let's see. Oh, so right now, and actually this will be posted well after the giveaway is done, but I am doing my 1500 subby giveaway. It's been going on. It'll go for about a week, so I'm very excited. I've had a really nice response so far. I definitely appreciate all my subscribers, you know, who are showing love and who have been with me for a long time and watched the videos and all that kind of stuff. And obviously my new subbies, like, thank you. But yeah, it's just like, it's really been nice to see, you know, the support that I've been shown during the giveaway and just, you know, reaching the 1500. I really never even thought I would get there, but here I am. So that's very, very fun for me. Okay. Okay. I'm like, hey, that's actually kind of cute. No, stop. Just do it. Do it how you were going to do it. Okay. So that one goes there. This one goes there. Okay. Now we're going to cut this piece right here. Okay. So they're all cut to 4 3/8. Next time I'll have to remember to pick my papers out ahead of time so I know what I'm doing and I don't create this crazy mess. I think it's worked out okay, but if I would have been planning a little bit better, definitely would have gone a little smoother. And then this is cut at 2 7/8. So just a hair. It's coming off. I love this new trimmer, but I cannot tell you how many times my blade has popped out of the track. I don't know, do any of you guys have this trimmer, and does that happen to you when you're cutting and stuff? I thought it was only when I was like moving it, but as you can see, it just popped out of the track. So that's annoying. Let's see. Okay. So that takes care of the bottom part of the pocket. And then this is cut off all those roses, but apparently I didn't do that good of a job trimming off part of the side. So I'll just give that a quick little chop, flip it, where it came from. Now that I see it, it's annoying. Okay. Paper. And this is go. Okay, so some of this is too small. Some of it I can still try and use. Okay, so that is the top of my pocket. All right. So we've done that, and this was actually ×2. Oh, I forgot to trim them to the correct height. And it is, just make sure that I have them at. think I had them, but I want to tuck them in a little bit. So I do 1 1/4. Tuck it down. I'll just do 1 1/2 because I'll be able to tuck them. Actually, I technically don't even need to trim those, right? Because I can just... like that. Yeah, I actually don't even need to cut them. So scratch that idea. We'll just leave them as they are. So I think we have one more pocket page. So 5 7/8. Now yeah. So I'm going to use this particular paper on the back side. Or that side for the pocket. Huh. Now, let's see. What else? Oh, I just lost all of my scraps. I'll get that in a second. Same thing. Okay, so decision. I'm just going to cut off all the tops just to start out with, because that needs to happen regardless of what side of the paper I use. And I'm thinking I might go with the darker side because the front side of my page is really light, so I might, just might, go with that darker side. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so I think I like this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the darker one. Okay, so now I have a pocket page that I have to cut, and it is 5 7/8. And this piece right here is, with the border, excuse me, is about 2 1/4. And then this piece right here is 3 7/8. So maybe what I'll do is cut this piece, cut the larger piece first. Okay. And now there's no maybe. This is how I'm going to have to do it. And then that piece I can just actually slide in so it doesn't catch on the sides. I think that's pretty. I like it when they line up, so I was almost thinking about doing this and then cutting it like here, so there's a border. Or less border, but I want my pocket to slide in smoothly. I don't want it to catch the edges. It's okay, just like that. Okay, so 3 7/8. This file. This file. My goodness, it's a lot of paper cutting. Lots of pieces, and I haven't even gotten to, am I going to do flips or waterfalls or anything like that. So that's going to be kind of my next thing. We'll need to obviously ink everything, but then, oh, and we'll get everything going. Okay, all right, so I'm going to call this video good for now, and I will be back with the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.